Hello everyone. Welcome to our webinar which is broadcast every Thursday at 11 a.m. My name is Serhat and today's webinar topic is fire detection in hospital buildings. Today we are going to talk about these topics. How to determine the system type in fire detection and alarm systems, system types, conventional systems, addressable system, comparison, related standard clause, and conclusion. Let's start with system types. We have two system types in fire alarm and detection systems. We have conventional system and intelligent addressable system. Conventional system operating with a zonal notification method are commonly referred as a conventional system in the market and literature. The operational principle of these systems involves the sequential connection of multiple detectors and manual monitoring devices on the same cable line, with the end of the line monitored as an electrical circuit. The principle is that when any detector or button completes the circuit via alarm resistance, the zonal notification is displayed at the central monitoring station. However, determining which detector triggered the alarm requires visual inspection by going to the specific zone. Zonal notification-based fire detection and warning systems are economically viable solutions suitable for structures with easy access to the fire-affected area and a low number of independent zones. These buildings can be listed as multi-story buildings, warehouses, small shopping centers, entertainment venues, and small buildings like cafes and restaurants designed for gatherings. Normal situation in a conventional system, line resistor is equal to end of line resistor. In the event of a short circuit in the zone circuit, the line resistance is measured as 0 ohms. In this case, the fault LED for the respective zone is illuminated on the control panel. It's possible to monitor an open circuit condition within the operational principles of the conventional system. When an open circuit occurs in the zone, the measured resistance value at the beginning of the line will be infinite. The fault LED for the respective zone will be illuminated on the control panel. In the fire situation, the line resistance value is 200 ohm between 1 kilo ohm. Let's come to the intelligent addressable system. When looking at intelligent addressable systems, as the building construction area, height, and the number of users increase, and as the structures become more complex architecturally, it is essential to analyze the emergency risks of the building immediately after creating the architectural project. The needs should be identified and emergency scenarios should be developed to ensure the evacuation of people living inside the building and the provision of minimum living conditions in case of emergency. Following the risk analysis, needs identification, and emergency scenarios, the fire alarm system should be designed. In such structures, the fire detection alarm systems go beyond being just a system that detects fire early. It becomes crucial in interacting with the mechanical and electrical system used in combating the fire. In this case, the system types must be addressable, meaning it should provide precision point notification. In addressable systems, devices are connected to the addressable control panel's loop. The loop exists, the addressable fire alarm panel, and addressable devices are connected along the loop, finally returning to the panel. All addressable devices connected to the loop receive separate addresses either mechanically or through software. Devices connected to the loop in addressable systems are queried at regular intervals. Faults and fire situations that occur in the system are reported to the fire alarm panel with pinpoint accuracy. Interrupt feature. In order for the alarm signal from the detectors, buttons, and field control units to reach panel with priority, an interrupt signal is generated. Transmission to the panel is made as soon as possible without waiting for the query period to the end. In intelligent addressable systems, based on messages received from detectors, buttons, or contact monitoring modules, it's possible to implement any scenario as needed through sounders, relay outputs, or relay modules. This programming technique, based on the cause and effect logic, is referred to as cause effect. Advantages and integration of fire alarm system. The integration of systems seen on the screen with addressable systems are possible. These are heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, which means HVAC. HVAC, an acronym for heating, cooling, ventilating, and air conditioning systems, regulates and controls the heating, cooling, and ventilation of environments. HVAC systems are significant energy-consuming systems, and HVAC automation designed based on the characteristic of the environment, like residences, shopping malls, industrial facilities, entertainment venues, etc., allows for substantial energy savings. The automation of HVAC systems not only contributes to energy efficiency, but is also important to application due to its ability to clean harmful organisms threatening human health from the ambient air. Systems that regulate ventilation well and maintain desired values keep harmful organisms such as mold and bacteria away from the living environment. And CCTV. What is CCTV? CCTV is a name given to the system where images taken through cameras are transmitted to a specific location. The abbreviation CCTV is derived from the concept of closed-circuit television. Unlike television system, CCTV can be defined as monitoring system that broadcasts a specific area image rather than broadcasting a wide audience from a central location. Nowadays, CCTV is commonly used for security purposes and can also be employed for traffic control and monitoring dangerous areas. The other system that can be controlled with fire alarm system, which is addressable, these are extinguishing systems, general announcement and audio evacuate systems, access control system, energy control system, lightning system, smoke evacuate and control system, security systems, automation system, elevator system, and gas systems. The impact of other fire protection systems in determining system type. Let's look at the relevant standard provisions. The fire detection alarm systems can be used to provide initiation signals for other fire protection systems such as automatic fire extinguishing systems, smoke and heat control systems, systems triggering the release and closing of fire doors, voice evacuation systems. The operation or malfunction of another fire protection system should not jeopardize the proper functioning of the fire detection alarm system or prevent a signal from being transmitted to another system. The recommendations or conditions provided in the documentation of the other fire protection system must be followed. Let's look at the BYKHI regulations. In the fifth section and fourth chapter of the BYKH regulations, it shows fire detection and warning systems, emergency control systems, And let's look at the Article 82. In Article 82, there are some points that can be used for fire alarm systems. In the event of a fire, the emergency control systems that automatically perform the necessary control functions must have the following features and functions. Releasing electromagnetic door holders and similar devices that normally keep devices open, which are intended to close fire doors and other openings during a fire. Activating pressurization devices in stairwells and elevator shafts. Performing the operations of smoke control systems. Executing emergency lighting and control operations. Unlocking doors and turnstiles that are kept locked for security and similar reasons. Restricting the use of elevators during a fire based on their construction features or ensuring their use by fire brigade or trained building. Firefighting teams for evacuation processes. Automatically notifying the local fire department, the electric utility, the municipality, the police or gendarmerie, the institution's supervisor, the building owner, and other necessary places in the event of fire. Emergency control operations are carried out with the control units that are within the hardware and software integrity of the fire alarm systems. Systems and devices related to control systems that could be subject to the control and command operations by other systems such as building automation systems must not in any way hinder emergency control operations from the fire control panel in the event of fire or similar emergencies. Thank you for your participation to our webinar. If you have questions about this week's webinar or before week's webinars, you can feel free to ask me from chat box.